Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I'll go with all 6'4" of Graziano Pella. His size and strength lends itself to good ball retention, and he's a great foil for the movement of smaller teammates to pick up the layoffs and flick-ons.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Javi Fuego tries to get it forward quickly. Whipped in. Meets it first time! Oh, that probably deserved better.
Oh, they really wanted that. There's so many players in the box. Everyone's committed to attack now. Well, I think the early signs have been very good for them. They've already got that defence unsettled, and now they've got to back it up.
Surely he scores! Goal! Valencia! And it's Valencia who take the lead.
Yeah, I love the finish, but I think had the pass been delayed for just a second longer, I think he would have been flagged offside, and I think you have to praise them all round on that one, from the pass and the finish.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Valencia making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Always when you score early, it gives you such a lift, and it casts doubt in the minds of your opponents at the same time, and that pretty much sums up the difference in what we've seen. One team assured, the other a little unsure.
It's come loose. Faguli's cross really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Tries a through ball. He's off on a marauding run. It's in! And they are disappearing out of sight. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Valencia get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Loose ball, who's going to get there? Tadic, and he's cut it out. Keeper's got good distance on that. Parejo. Classy. Gets it upfield. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. Parejo did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Oh, real chance! It's out for a goal kick. Faguli. Tadic, Classy, Tadic, now it's Pella. Oh, he's come up against a brick wall there, thrust towards the front line. Brought forward, what does he try from here? Alcacer finds himself offside. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Aim forward. Now it's Pella. Now the pass. Can he find a finish now? It's Ramirez! really well taken goal. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Looks to slip it through. Well played, he saw that coming. Alcacer. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Boots it upfield. Played out wide. Pella. Play for a throw. Either side really getting hold of the ball. Parejo. The referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. Start of the second half. And it's Rodrigo. Tadic passes it through. He's long and forward. Looks like a good ball through. Ball's come loose and the chase is on. Faguli. Parejo. Rodrigo with the ball through. Oh, superb from Alcacer! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. What about that, Jim Beglin?
Look, I don't want to take anything away from the finish because he ghosted his way into position, but where was the communication in that defence? Who was taking charge? Nobody.
He snaffles his third and that earns him the match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display, what a player.
Valencia go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, I think that 2-goal cushion they've just manufactured is a fair reflection of what we've seen up to now. It also adds to the psychological divide between the two teams. It could make a big difference.
Fuego, who's going to make this theirs? Faguli passes it through. Alcacer shoots! Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not. Good idea, just poorly executed. And it's Alcacer. Parejo tries a through ball. Rodrigo! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Position to make that interception. Tadic Looking for options. Done very well to intervene. And it's Pella. Pella, Gaston Ramirez. Valencia got lucky. They have escaped lightly. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. You could just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. Valencia haven't made a substitution yet. Parejo comes forwards, gets it back. Faguli's cross, it's broken loose. It's gone a long way up and away. Bertrand. Steve Davis. Bertrand. Looks to slip it through. Tadic. He's onside. Now the cross. Back of the net! Oh, the cross was inch perfect and the header unerring.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Alcacer. Enzo Perez. Faguli. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Now it's Jay Rodriguez. Now the pass. And he's made certain that won't get through. Lord Prowse. Looks like a good ball through. Now can he finish? Spectacular from Pella!
Pele simply wasn't going to decline an invitation like that. He knows that they've got the passers in this side that will find them. And his job was just to make sure he didn't stray offside. And it worked an absolute treat.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, extra time looms now, but that leveller creates great impetus, and they've got to fancy their chances of pinching victory from what looked like the jaws of defeat.
That's surely a foul. Free kick. Now it's Jay Rodriguez. Jay Rodriguez with the ball through. Official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Classy. Bertrand. Mustafi does well there. Alert. Faguli. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, for me, this has been real footballing drama. Both sides getting stuck into each other. I think you could feel the spirit in both camps, working flat out until the final whistle. It's good stuff.
So to clarify, extra time will follow. Valencia got us going in extra time. Valencia pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? And he's there to hoof it away. Thrust towards the front line. Pella. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Faguli. Classy, hoops it upfield. Aimed long and direct. Valencia can count themselves very lucky there. They look fragile. Faguli. And it's Alcacer. Steve Davis. Knocks it towards the front. And through to the goalkeeper. Perez. Alcacer. Perez looking to force his way through. Goal! Valencia! Right at the end of extra time! That must settle it! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Yeah, I've got great admiration for the finish, but I've even more admiration for the pass that set it up. It was delicious.
Valencia get themselves. That's it for the first period of extra time.
Well, it may well be a case of who's got most to give now. Fitness levels look good, and it's not any less competitive.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? Well, the odds are that the next goal wins. Will there be a next goal? Classy pumps it upfield. Passes it through. And it's Alcacer. Looks to slip it through. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Pretty robust, but the referee says no foul. Valencia get it back again. Faguli. It's Faguli! And in it goes! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Look, you can only exploit the space if the pass is good enough, and in that instance it was instinctive and quick, and it did the damage.
Valencia take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win. Bertrand. Bertrand. Oh, glorious footwork! Ward-Prowse. Side's a bit too casual in possession. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Same again, same outcome.
Well, I wonder if their profligacy will rebound on them somehow. You know, they're very much on the up here, and yet they can't convert a string of very decent opportunities.
Good clearance and very necessary. The goalkeepers to claim. It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
Oh, they'll really be kicking themselves after conceding a goal like that.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. And that is that. Valencia were irresistible here, dominant, utterly ruthless. Only ever one result, a comfortable win. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, how enjoyable was that? I love it when you get two teams giving it everything they've got. They held nothing back. Terrific stuff.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.